welcome to another episode on the Minerockin SMP. So, today we are going to make some huge improvements to this world. As you can see, we are back in my main base. We have my main gate with my staircase and my little statues at the front. We've got the statues the other side of this wall. We have this rather large sort of central area. I've still not put anything in the floor or the ceiling, but we will do at some point. But the other thing that we need to get done today, and what we're going to do, is we are going to make the entire world significantly better than it currently is. And it's actually remarkably simple. It's done a bit like this. So, just like that. Yeah, we cheat. You may or may not have seen that the community has been working on a new resource pack. It's not a resource pack, it is a RTX mod. And this is called Better RTX. Now, there's a whole bunch of people that have been working on this. But there's a guy called Mad Lad, who is one of the guys that's been working on it, that we know from Prowl servers quite well. He also did a lot of work on the proximity voice, which has been paused for a little while I was getting this lot all sorted. But oh my days, have they done an incredible job. This works with any resource pack. So you might have seen a few other creators working around with stuff like Real Source. That is either a normal definition or a HD resource pack that makes everything look a little bit more realistic. Personally, I prefer my textures a little bit more vanilla than that. So I'm using Define PBR, which is Mad Lad's own resource pack. But this thing just looks so good. You've got obviously really good water effects. They've completely reworked the way the sky works. The biggest thing as an instant thing for me, we have like ripples on the water and reflections that actually look like water reflections rather than just a completely flat water system, which just looks so good. You've got, you know, RTX lighting effects, proper shadows being cast. Talking of shadows, the sun doesn't come up in a dead straight line and go straight across the top and come down at a dead straight line, so you get dead straight shadows. As you can see, we've got, you know, shadows that get cast. There are still some bugs, but they're not with this resource pack, it's with Minecraft, so you're about to see probably one of the bigger ones. Yeah, they're stars, believe it or not, and I have no idea why you get them the way that they are. But this is what stars look like when it gets to dusk. And that's probably the biggest thing that I found with this pack. Not the Rat Pack. Just with RTX in general. You get this. Which does somewhat ruin the illusion. And drags you out of it. Which is a real shame. Because this pack is just so good. And then as we get to night. We get one more stage. These black stars will turn grey in a second and will actually then just look like normal stars. So we'll give this another second, wait for this. But at night, you know, you get all of your light points. Proper RTX casting. Come on, hurry up. There we go. So those black dots and our light dots of stars. So it's something to do with the way the game is coded. I don't know if there's anyone that can work out a way of getting around it, but here we go. This is another thing that they did. Previously, if you had light blocks in the ceiling, it wouldn't actually cast that much light. Whereas this is, you know, you can just look around there and it is such a change compared to normal RTX. When RTX first came out, I was super excited for it. I thought RTX was going to be one of those things that would completely change the game. And it really didn't, to be brutally honest. I used it for about a week and a half, and the issues with it were massively outweighed any benefits of it. You couldn't really play a game with RTX, not fully. It didn't work particularly well. This changes it now. You actually really can. You can play this, and I'm going to be playing the rest of this series and pretty much as long as I can on this RTX pack. I think that Better RTX has finally made it to where you can play the game completely in RTX and not have any major downsides to it, bar physical performance of your PC, because you do need quite a beefy PC to play with. It does change how you have to build. We will flick backwards and forwards and show you some differences with RTX and without RTX. But the biggest one is hidden lighting. So much like I spent all of that time over there, you have to build everything twice with RTX on. You have to light a build so that it doesn't get mob spawned. So for example, this room right here is completely light. This is because there is hidden lighting in the floor. And if we go up here, this is all completely lit to the extent that I can shut all of these trapdoors and everything is absolutely fine. However, with RTX turned on, this place is pitch black. If we open these trapdoors block light because they're solid blocks. Half slabs block light. So, you know, you have to rebuild. So I'm going to have to go in and do some changes. You know, if we walk down here, this place is pretty much pitch black. So I'm going to have to come in here and actually light these places back up again. Fortunately, a lot of the builds, I've already put enough light in that they're not going to cause me any real issues. So no, a lot of this place is all good, but there are a few buildings that I need to go into and actually light them up properly, so that we can actually start using them again. But no, this is, without a shadow of a doubt, the best this game has ever looked. And as we say, I'm going to stick with a pretty vanilla resource pack, but Better RTX just makes everything look so much nicer. So we'll get back to our normal episodes. I wanted to get this one out sooner rather than later, but no, we shall be back over the next couple of days with a proper build video. But the whole world is going to look so much nicer than what it currently does. Just look at that water. It's so good. Right, guys, we shall see you soon for a full episode, I suppose. Bye.